lookout door is latched against the night air. A single red lamp glows over the map table. Windows hold the dark forest in wide panes. Nothing is about to change. You don't need to focus. The words can stay in the background, like radio static that never arrives. A narrow stair climbs the tower in quiet turns. Painted steps remain dry. No boot scuffs the metal. Halfway up, a landing window shows the ridgeline. No light moves between the trees. The horizon stays still. Inside the cabin, a paper map lies flat under a clear sheet. Grid lines remain sharp. No pin is moved. A pencil rests in its clip. No note is added. The logbook stays open to a blank line. A handset sits in its cradle by the radio. No call light blinks. No speaker crackles. The antenna cable runs down the wall in tight clips. Nothing tugs it. Nothing loosens. Outside, the tower lantern on the roof keeps a slow blink. One flash, then dark again. It does not brighten the forest. It only marks the tower's position. A thermos rests on the counter. The lid stays on. No steam rises. A pair of gloves lies folded beside it. Fingers point inward. They do not move. Wind brushes the cabin once, then passes. Not enough to rattle glass. Not enough to shift paper. The red lamp keeps its steady glow. Shadows stay shallow on the boards. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The lookout holds its quiet watch above the sleeping forest, steady and unchanged through the long hours before morning. A clipboard hangs by the door with the checklist for the shift. Boxes remain empty. No mark is made. A small gauge shows battery level in a narrow band. The needle stays fixed. No warning color appears. Near the window, binoculars rest in a foam cradle. The strap lies flat. No lens cap is removed. On the sill, a thin line of dust remains undisturbed. Air passes and leaves it unchanged. Far below, a service road curves through the trees. No headlight appears on it. No engine sound climbs the hill. A creek line reflects no light. The darkness stays complete. The roof vent releases a slow loop of air. It does not cool the room further. It stays even. A relay clicks once in the power box. One click, then silence again. At the table, the clear map sheet holds its corners. Tape remains flat. No corner lifts. A small compass sits beside the pencil. Its needle stays still in the calm air. Outside, the roof beacon blinks again. Then the forest returns to black. No branch scrapes the tower. No owl call repeats. Only distance remains. In In the stairwell, the handrail feels cool. No hand slides along it. No step crosses the landing. The tower remains empty. The cabin remains lit. The night remains quiet. A final minute passes without a change in sound. The red lamp stays steady. The windows keep their dark panes. And the lookout continues its calm watch until daylight. On the far wall, the firefinder sits centered on its stand. The circular sight remains still. No bearing is set. A grease pencil rests in its holder. The tip stays blunt. Nothing is traced on the glass. A small weather station panel shows wind and humidity. Digits hold steady. No alert icon appears. A barometer needle stays fixed behind its clear face. It does not drift. The case remains dry. Near the door, a rack holds 2 spare lantern batteries. Charge lights stay green. No cable is unplugged. A flashlight hangs on a hook. Its switch stays off. The lens remains clear. Outside the windows, the treetops make one dark surface. No branch line separates. No movement crosses the canopy. A distant ridgelight blinks once, far away. Then it disappears again. In the corner, a first aid box remains sealed. The date tag hangs flat. No latch is touched. Beside it, a small whistle lies on a shelf. It does not roll. It stays where it was set. The stairwell hatch below remains closed. Its hinge stays quiet. No draft climbs up the shaft. The painted steps remain dry. The landing stays empty. On the counter, a packet of instant coffee lies unopened. The foil stays smooth. No corner tears. A metal spoon rests in a mug. It does not clink. It stays still in the quiet air. The roof beacon completes another slow cycle. One flash, then dark. The red lamp inside does not change. It keeps the cabin readable without waking it. Far below, the forest road remains empty. No tire noise rises. No door shuts. The creek line stays hidden. The night keeps its depth. A faint contraction sounds in the window frame. Cold settling into metal. Then stillness returns. No glass vibrates. No paper shifts on the table. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The lookout keeps holding its calm watch above the forest, steady and unchanged as the dark hours continue. A small clock above the window advances without sound. You do not follow it. The map remains flat. The cabin remains quiet. Outside, the ridge stays dark. The red lamp keeps its steady glow over the table. No shadow deepens. No brightness changes. The cabin remains calm. sheet stays flat. Tape corners remain fixed. No pin is moved. The pencil stays in its clip. The logbook line remains blank. The radio handset remains in its cradle. No call light blinks. No speaker crackles. The antenna cable stays clipped to the wall. Nothing tugs it. Nothing loosens. Outside the windows, the treetops remain one dark surface. No headlight appears on the service road. No engine sound climbs the hill. The forest stays still. On the roof, the beacon blinks once, then dark again. It does not brighten the trees, it only marks the tower. Wind brushes the cabin lightly, not enough to rattle glass. Then it passes. Near the door, the checklist clipboard remains unchanged. Boxes stay empty. No mark is made. A battery gauge holds its narrow band. The needle stays fixed. No warning color appears. The firefinder remains centered on its stand. No bearing is set. The glass stays clear. The grease pencil rests in its holder. Nothing is traced. A weather panel holds steady digits. No alert icon appears. The barometer needle stays fixed behind glass. No drift shows. The case remains dry. On the counter, the thermos stays closed. No steam rises. Gloves remain folded beside it. Fingers point inward. They do not move. A relay clicks once in the power box. One click, then silence again. The roof vent continues its slow loop of air. It does not cool the room further. Nothing begins, nothing ends. The lookout holds its quiet watch, steady and unchanged, through the next stretch of night. Binoculars remain in their foam cradle near the window. The strap lies flat. No lens cap is removed. A thin dust line on the sill remains undisturbed. Air passes and leaves it unchanged. In the corner, the first aid box stays sealed. The date tag hangs flat. No latch is touched. A small whistle remains on the shelf. It does not roll. On the wall rack, spare batteries keep their green lights. No cable is unplugged. A flashlight remains off on its hook. The lens stays clear. The switch does not move. Far below, the creek line reflects no light. The ridge remains dark. A distant point blinks once, then disappears. No sound follows it. In the stairwell, the handrail remains cool. No hand slides along it. The hatch below stays closed. Painted steps remain dry. No footstep crosses the landing. A packet of coffee remains unopened on the counter. Foil stays smooth. The spoon rests in the mug without sound. No metal clinks. A faint contraction settles in the window frame. Cold seeding into metal. Then stillness returns. No glass vibrates. No paper shifts. The roof beacon completes another slow cycle. One flash, then dark. Inside, the red lamp keeps the cabin readable. Outside, the forest keeps its depth. The tower remains still. The night continues.